Okay, we're
Yeah,
live.
we are.
Hey, Wendy. Hey,
Hello.
Yachdav.
Hi, Karen. Hi, Achtav.
So today we're with Yachdav Gilbar. He is the lucky owner of a beautiful glass blowing factory and venue in Caesarea, a small venue. We've brought him here online with us today because we want to share some photographs of his beautiful venue, and some people in Press Pause in our Facebook group have actually asked about it. So we thought, what better than have him here to talk about it. So before I blow up with 1,000 questions, which I will do very quickly, I'm just going to share some pictures of the venue. I want to say this because it's only fair to say that I went to see the venue before it was formally open. And so the photographs are not exactly how it looks today. I think Yachdav will agree that it's looking fuller and more like a venue. But I just wanted to share some of the pictures. Can you see the pictures, guys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great.
So I just took some random pictures in my arty-farty way. And this is the view from one of the windows there. So the place is on a peninsula in the port of Caesarea, literally jutting out into the sea and surrounded in 3 directions by sea. So from all the windows, that's what you see. And this is the view inside. There's a really spacious bar with bar stools, minimal furniture, lots of light. And because it's a glass blowing factory, lots and lots and lots of glass art around, vases, pots and pans, and things that I had no idea what they were. And Yachdav will tell us a bit more about them in a bit. Just another view of the place, very beautiful balcony. Yachdav, tell me about this.
That's the non-functioning elevator we have there. It's been there for, we opened the place less than a year ago, and that elevator has been there for probably 15 or 30 years, whatever it is, way before us, and Kesaya haven't been fixing it yet. So unfortunately, the place isn't accessible at the moment. We hope that will change somewhat soon, but we don't have any time frame for that.
Okay, so let me just clarify that. So it's not, you mean it's not disabled access? You can walk, obviously you can walk up there, but you can't. Okay.
Correct.
But
about 35 steps you have to go up.
How many?
35.
Okay. And okay, but that's great, because once that's fixed, which I guess is going to be a priority, then there'll be full disabled access as well, right?
Correct.
Fabulous. Great. Love it.
More glass, more light. More glass, more light. I'm just going to go through it very fast. These interesting things. So you got 3 artists?
Milk bags.
Milk bags. Okay.
For what they are.
Cool. Okay.
I shouldn't really be showing this, but one of the advantages of being an event planner is I do poke my nose in every single corner to see what's there. And this is the kitchen, and it's very spacious. I took pictures of it so that I could show caterers, you can cook amazing meals in a big space like this. So if somebody wants to do a wedding at your venue, no shortage of space for kitchen. I liked to see this. Tell me a little bit more about this place.
So our, first of all, Karen, I sent you another photo just now by WhatsApp, so you can maybe show it as well, just so people get an understanding of the whole area. But this is the actual glass blowing studio where we blow our glass. All that equipment there is equipment we built by ourselves. In terms of events, we're going to have a wedding that someone actually asked for us to be blowing glass during the wedding.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how many people will want that in general, but that's an option if you want that. But in general, this is about a third of the space. And there are glass doors and windows between it and between the bar. So it can either be part of the space you're using for the party or for the event, or it cannot be. It's whatever you choose. We did have another wedding where it was actually the after party of another wedding that was in another way larger place in Caesarea. So they came over to our place for the after party, and the whole bar was just for dancing, and they put all the couches and some seating areas, seating options, whatever, in the glass blowing studio. So we covered all the ovens. They were all shut down.
And use the space.
And we use this space. So that's an additional battle. We didn't talk about numbers yet, but in general, if you're only using the bar and gallery, it can probably seat around somewhere between 50 and 60 people for like formal seating, maybe even a little more, depending on how we arrange it over there. And if you're using the glass blowing studio itself, you can go more than that. For a cocktail event or something like that, with less formal seating, it can probably go up to somewhere between 100 to 150, again, depending on what you do, depending on if you do or don't use the outdoor space. And one last option we also have is we had a larger wedding planned that's being postponed right now, and we're going to probably be changing things around a little, but it was supposed to be way larger, and they actually took the whole, we're at the top floor, and below us is a restaurant, a very nice restaurant. The owners are very good friends, so it's also very flexible in terms of sometimes we can get either backup or stuff from them. But in general, it's also an option to have the whole building, both the restaurant below and our space.
Okay. This is a beautiful picture that I wanted to share with the people who are looking on at this. So when I said it was a peninsula, it really is a peninsula surrounded by sea. And you can hear the sea, not only see it, which is lovely. And this is what it looks like when it's set up for dinner. So it can be dressed up and it can be dressed down. Do you want to say something, Wendy, about the feel of it, what you would do?
Well, I do. I mean, I love the whole glass blowing theme, and that would be great to embrace that when people are styling their weddings. I think that would be such fun. I wanted to just push you a little bit, Yachdav, on the flexibility, because my feeling is that as things start to open up, people are going to want to start planning their events. But I think that what they're going to want, and it seems to me that event owners like you who've got a flexible space and it's your shout, you know, you're not the Waldorf in Jerusalem or the King David or anything like that. You've got, you know, it's all down to you and your shout. So you've got maximum flexibility. I think people would feel really reassured to hear from you whether or not there's going to be more flexibility in terms of the contract, in terms of if they have, you know, if we go back into Bidud, if there's then going to be, you know, if they can change their dates, all that kind of stuff, whether you've started to think about that.
So first of all, to begin with, I think before coronavirus hit, we had a lot more flexibility than pretty much any other venue we've spoken to. Might be because we're new and we're still learning it, but we just we're very, very flexible. And now we've made a decision to even make it more flexible. We're going to take very low down payments, if at all. We're preferring, especially in this situation where things can change so dramatically in such a short notice, to not even have the money in our accounts before the event. So we're going to take small down payments, and we're going to be very flexible and very understanding in terms of what we can offer for changes of dates of whatever needs to be changed. We're at a situation right now like everybody else. We've been shut down for almost 2 months now, and kind of unpleasant, I would say. And we understand that we're going to need to be flexible to allow people, like you said, the confidence to go ahead and.
I love that. I love that approach. I just think that is I just think that is such a generous approach and so right for the you know, for the here and now. I really do. I think that's fabulous. What we'll definitely do is put all your contact details underneath this video when we post it onto the group, so that anybody who wants to explore that with you more can get in touch with you directly. But I think that's perfect. I mean, it's like literally that's music to my ears that people have heard the concerns of people who are trying to plan events. They understand that they don't want, you know, they've had potentially one round of disappointments and they don't want to have another round of disappointments, and they definitely don't want to have a round of disappointments that's going to cost them an arm and a leg as well. So that sort of flexibility, I think it's wonderful. Fabulous. And the venue's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, really lovely.
I fell in love with it. I was planning to have my birthday party there. I can't remember why. I think I had already sent out invitations. It was like a week before my birthday or something when I went to have a look, and I had already arranged for everything to be in my garden next year.
Yeah, you're going to have you're going to have another birthday for sure. So
we won't be in shutdown, God willing.
Okay. So we better send out save the dates.
So for you guys out there watching, I think there is an awful lot of possibilities about this venue. And I think that if you were to take advantage of the fact that it's a glass blowing factory and have some special glass things made for the event, whether it be wine carafes or special wine glasses or something that you order ahead of time, haven't got much time if you're going to do it the next couple of weeks, and then make it part of the wedding decoration and then take it home or give it as a going away gift. I just think
lovely. That's a lovely idea. Absolutely. Absolutely. Fabulous. Thank you, Yachtav. I'm really excited.
Thank you very much for having me over here.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. And we will send it to you shortly after it's downloaded itself and done whatever it has to do. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you later. Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.